Hey y'all, I'd like to talk a little bit about my Springfield Armory XD 9mm subcompact and dry firing. And I'm going to make this video as short as I can. I don't want to, bore you to death by talking too much here. So basically, I've already done the safety check on this. There's no magazine in it, no bullet in the chamber. It's actually inoperable right now. It's broken. And it's broken because I have dry fired this weapon too much. I've had it for about 2 years. Put a couple thousand rounds through it at the range. I kept it clean, that sort of thing. But I did dry fire it quite a bit, especially when I was just learning the trigger break on it. And when it was still kind of new with me, it was always cool to just kind of cycle, feel the trigger break, get a good feel for the firearm. So over the past 5 months or so, came back from the range, cleaned it up real good, and I noticed this hole right here. There's a striker retainer pin. It's like a little metal sleeve that fits down in there. And I noticed that was kind of backing its way out a little bit, like you could feel that sleeve kind of poking out. Didn't really pay it much mind, a couple weeks later, took the gun to the range again. Put a couple hundred rounds through it, came back home, cleaned it up, and then I noticed that sleeve has backed out just a little bit more. And it continued to do so, in the weeks after that. So I took it in to, some very knowledgeable guys, some guys that know what they're doing. And, we took it apart, we took that sleeve out, and noticed that sleeve is just all chewed up in there. And we suspect that is from dry firing the weapon. With the Springfield XD, if you're not familiar with it, you do have to dry fire it to break it down. You cock it, no bullet, no magazine in it, of course. Pin the slide back, flip this lever forward, dry fire it, and then the slide comes forward from there. So that's how you break down the weapon. So you do have to dry fire it here a little bit. But I don't have snap caps. I just never used them. But I'm gonna start as soon as I get this thing fixed. I'm gonna have to go back out and get some snap caps. So basically, I guess what had happened is, without a bullet or without a snap cap in there, that striker has nothing to deliver its inertia into, but it is making contact with that striker retainer pin and is chewing it up in the process. So yeah, I imagine if that completely breaks, then your striker pin is either going to go too far back or too far forward. It's not going to be, it's not going to be controlled by that striker pin anymore, or that retainer pin. That's going to cause cycling issues. That's also going to cause the slide to not go back smoothly. So called Springfield, talked to customer service. They were awesome. They knew exactly what was going on. Asked me for the serial numbers on the gun, shipping information, that sort of thing, and they're sending another pin out. That was Tuesday. I imagine I'll get it, Monday or Tuesday of this coming week. So right around 7-day turnaround. Hopefully that's the only thing that's damaged from dry firing the weapon. If anybody, can share any experiences or any information about something similar to this, please by all means comment, let me know. But yeah, moral of the story, don't dry fire your Springfield XD too much. Also, the XDMs, this is what some folks will call the first generation, but the XDMs, they also have that striker retainer pin and that hole in the same spot. So I imagine those would be just as susceptible to too much dry firing as this one was. That's an assumption. Same manufacturer, same gun, same position of the part and everything, but something to consider. But other than that, it's been a great gun, great company. Like I said, they're fixing it for me, no problem. Sending out the parts, no questions asked. Been very, very happy with it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Y'all take care. Night.